Hi, welcome back. My name is Ashley Beal and I'm a registered dietitian. If you've seen my videos before, you will know I am in a new kitchen today. I recently moved to a new apartment and this will be my new workspace. Today we are going to make chocolate berry graham cracker cups, which is a fun snack during those warmer summer months when berries are in season. This is when they're going to be really ripe and sweet, and in my opinion, when they taste the best. For our recipe today, we are going to need some graham crackers, 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of butter, a pinch of salt, some kind of chocolate. I use chocolate chips here. We are going to melt these, so you could use chocolate chips, chocolate chunks, or even some kind of melting chocolate. Then for our star ingredients, I got some strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Another helpful thing about buying in season is that the price is usually much cheaper, so I was able to get these on sale. And last but not least, whipped cream. So you can grab whatever type you like. I get the extra creamy whipped cream. I just find that it adds a little bit of something to it. For equipment today, you will need a medium to large mixing bowl and a mixing spoon, a cutting board and knife to cut the fruit, some foil baking cups. I prefer the foil baking cups for this recipe. They're much more sturdy than the paper ones. Because I'm going to be using a baking pan today, you are more than welcome to use a muffin pan and paper cups if that's what you have, because this recipe doesn't need the reinforcement of a muffin pan. The last thing that we're going to need is some kind of blender or food processor for our graham cracker pieces. We're gonna wanna break down the graham crackers into small crumbs. So using some kind of tool like a blender would be really helpful. Otherwise, you could just put it in a big Ziploc bag and use a rolling pin or a meat pounder to just kind of smash and break apart some of those graham crackers. It does not have to be perfectly fine in order for it to taste good. So whatever method works best for you, feel free to use that. We're gonna use the blender today. To get started, the first thing I'm gonna have you do is take your 3 tablespoons of butter, put them in a microwavable safe bowl, and cook until melted. We're gonna do this first because we're gonna have to set it aside to allow it to cool so we can use it for our crust. Once your butter is in the bowl, put it in the microwave for about 20 to 30 seconds. After about 30 seconds, it should be pretty liquid. It's okay if there's some solid pieces left in there because those will slowly melt as we use them. So give it a good stir and set it aside. Next, while we are waiting for these to cool, let's preheat our oven to 325 degrees. Now that that's preheating, let's get out our mixing bowl and mixing spoon and start to mix our ingredients together for our graham cracker crust. Grab your graham cracker sheets and your blender or food processor. Carefully add a few sheets to your blender. It's okay if you have to do this in a few passes. Carefully blend. Add it to your bowl. If you're doing a second round like me, go ahead and do those as well. If you crumbled your graham crackers by hand instead, you may find that there are bigger pieces in yours, and like I said earlier, that is totally fine. Now to your graham crackers, you are going to add 1 egg, 2 packed tablespoons of brown sugar, a pinch of salt, and lastly, our cooled off melted butter from before. And then mix together. All right, your mixture should look like this when you're done. So it should be kind of like a nice paste. Now to prepare our muffins, get out your baking pan or your muffin pan and your baking cups. Using our tablespoon measure from the brown sugar, put about a tablespoon of your mixture into each cup. Okay, just like that. Using your fingers, carefully pressing the mixture into the bottom of your cup. And I like to pinch it up along the side a little bit, like that. And then we'll do these all the way around. If you have any young kids, this would be such a great way to get them involved. And a bonus would be that it is more help for you. I love the smell of graham crackers. They always remind me of summer and campfires. Such a fun source of carbohydrate that I think a lot of people don't usually think of when they think of making balanced snack or incorporating them in some of their meals. But it adds nice taste variety. You'll probably want to wash your hands. Okay, now that we have all of our cups lined with our graham cracker mixture, we are going to place it in the oven for 10 minutes. Now, there are a couple of things I want to prepare while we're waiting for our crust to cook, so don't forget to set those timers. First, what I'm gonna have us do, using the bowl that we cooked our butter in earlier, just to save dishes, we are going to add about a half a cup of chocolate chips to start. And then we're gonna put it in our microwave for 30 seconds at a time, taking it out and stirring it in between each interval until it's nice and melted. Pretty close, but not quite there yet. I'm gonna do one more 30-second round. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna set it aside. I have about 1.5 minutes until my graham cracker crust is done. If your chocolate starts to harden before then, you can always just pop it back in for another 15 to 30 seconds, and then it'll be good as new. In the meantime, I'm just gonna start to get out my cutting board, my knife, and rinse off some of my berries. Let's set this aside for now and grab our graham cracker crust out of the oven. Okay, this is how they turned out. I hope you are following along with me because my kitchen smells so good right now. So allow them to cool a little bit, especially if you're working in the kitchen with younger hands that might burn themselves. Once you've given it a few seconds to cool, let's take our melted chocolate. Mine is still nice and smooth. And just put a little bit of chocolate in each muffin tin. Because the graham cracker crusts will already be a little hot, it'll help with keeping that chocolate melted. Then you're gonna take your spoon and just spread the chocolate all the way around so that way it is covering majority of the graham cracker here. Here they are. For the next part, we are going to transfer them to a serving plate. And then stick them in the refrigerator while we prepare our fruit to allow the chocolate to harden. So now for the fruit. Our blueberries and raspberries are already bite-sized, so we don't need to do anything with those. But for our strawberries, we're going to dice them so that way we can put a little bit of each type of fruit on our fruit cups. I have a little trick for dicing strawberries for you. If you take the strawberry and slice it right down the middle, and then turn it and cut a few more times so it looks like this. You can see. And then lay it flat on its side, and you should be able to dice them like that. Easy. So again, down one side, slice it into several pieces on the other side, lay it flat, and then just cut down the center. I'm gonna do that with 1 or 2 more strawberries because I don't think we'll need more than that today. This is my favorite time of year for berries. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna leave my strawberries out just in case I need more. I'm gonna give my chocolate a few more minutes in the refrigerator. So as I usually like to do, I am going to clean up my area and remove all of the things that we don't need anymore. You're also welcome to put your graham cracker crust in the freezer if you need the hardening process to speed up a little bit. Okay, once the chocolate is nice and hard, we can start to put our fruit in the cups. One thing that I really like to do is take some sea salt, if you have it, and sprinkle just a little bit of salt on the chocolate. This just adds a nice salty sweet combination that I think goes really well with these. And then just add your fruit to each cup. I like to do a mixture of all 3 berries in each cup, but you could certainly do all blueberry, all raspberry, all strawberry. You could do a completely different fruit. You could also add a layer of peanut butter. So many fun things you could do. And there you have it. And now to serve, you will peel back the sides of your cup, just like that. And then you can pop it right out. And then you should have a chocolate covered graham cracker cup with some berries.
Now for the best part, some whipped cream. And let's give it a try. So good. Thank you for cooking with me today. I hope you enjoyed your chocolate berry cups. I will also do my best to link
Any supplies or ingredients I used here today. And I'll see you next time.